Some of you guys probably didn't know that the Crew franchise are technically a successor to Driver franchise. So after Driver San Francisco got released, Ubisoft didn't think about the future for Driver franchise anymore, so they decided to split the Driver franchise into two games. One of them are just focusing more into a GTA clone, and the other just focusing more into like racing slash driving games. So for the GTA clone, we got Watch Dogs because you still have like a driver elements in the Watch Dogs series. And then for the racing games, we have the Crew series. But for this video, we're gonna talk about why the Crew games is still pretty much related to the Driver franchise, especially Driver San Francisco. So I hope you guys enjoy this video, and yeah, let's jump into the video then. So maybe this is just like a brief explanation or theory that why the Crew game still has like a Driver San Francisco on their DNA. For example, like the CGI cutscene in the Crew 1. It's very much like the cutscene from Driver San Francisco. And then maybe the approach of the story mission in the Crew 1 is just like a copy-paste from Driver San Francisco. But it's much more jankier in the Crew 1. And then the reused assets like the car models, even the traffic cars in the Crew 1, the buses, fire trucks, and then maybe the Ford Taurus, and then maybe some of the car models like the Ford GT, the Bentley Continental, Lamborghini Murcielago, the Camaro SS, and obviously the cover car of Driver San Francisco, the Dodge Challenger RT from 1970s, are technically from Driver San Francisco with a bit of remodeling. So I guess if they're reusing assets from Driver SF, well, it's very possible they could make some of those cool cars from Driver San Francisco returning in the Crew Motorfest or maybe the next Crew games. So for example, I think the last car from Driver San Francisco that got added in the Crew Motorfest or maybe in the Crew 2 is the Aston Martin DB5. And Aston Martin DB5 got added in like Season 3 update. But I guess the Aston Martin DB5 in the Crew Motorfest is much better looking compared to, you know, the Xbox 360 era, which is Driver San Francisco. So they have to like remodeling the car, retexture it, and also maybe record some engine audios from real life to make it more compatible with the Crew Motorfest engine. Well, I mean, Ivory Tower can cut corners like Forza games, for example, like, you know, in Forza Horizon or maybe Forza Motorsport, they try to like re-adding the cars from like, I don't know, the OG Xbox or maybe the cars from Xbox 360 era. So you still have like janky car model, but they only, well, updating to be more compatible with the new game engine. Yeah, because maybe Forza is focusing more on quantity over quality. So, if they actually trying to, you know, re-adding cars from Driver San Francisco into the Crew Motorfest or maybe the next Crew games, well, this is the list because some of these cars are, I don't know, like mostly requested cars by the community to get added into the game. And some of these cars already exist in the in-game files for the Crew 1 and the Crew 2, but never made an appearance in the full release of the game. So yeah, let's begin, shall we? Alright, let's start with the first one because this car is actually one of the most requested car by the Crew community since maybe the Crew 2. It's the Nissan Skyline R33 GTR. And yes, this Nissan Skyline R33 GTR did make an appearance in Driver San Francisco. I still don't get it why IVT didn't carry over this car to the Crew games. Because I know R33 GTR is one of the most iconic JDM cars and people love this thing. But, well, we only get the R34 GTR and also the R35. And finally in the Crew Motorfest, we have the R32. But we're still missing this iconic JDM car. And this is my favorite Nissan Skyline generation of all of them. So yeah, IVT please add the R33 GTR from Driver San Francisco. You can still, you know, remodel it for a bit, retexture for a bit, and maybe, well, record the engine sound properly so it can fit to the Crew Motorfest. And for the next one, You're probably wondering like, why is this cars never got added to the Crew games even though it exists in Driver San Francisco? Yes, it's this classic rally cars, the Audi Sport Quattro S1 and also the Ford RS200. And yes, two of these cars made an appearance in Driver San Francisco. I think if I remember, these cars used in like one of the race story mission in Driver San Francisco. But it's pretty cool that we have like a classic rally car in a game that sets place in, well, San Francisco. I think I already mentioned it in my 3 hours video of the Crew Iceberg. So if you haven't watched it, go watch it because I put a lot of hard work on making that video. So yeah, enjoy 3 hours of me yapping. But I did mention it in my Iceberg video that the Audi Quattro S1 was indeed in the in-game files for the Crew 2. So it does indeed exist, but it never made an appearance in the game. So it never got added in the updates, or maybe they save it for the Crew Motorfest. But I guess it's not the same Audi S1 Quattro that you probably seen in Driver San Francisco, but probably is this one, the Pikes Peak Audi Quattro. But I guess both of them are cool, or maybe any Audi Quattro is cool to get added in the Crew Motorfest. But I just hope we can see the Audi Quattro properly in, you know, the Crew Motorfest or maybe the next Crew games. And then for the next one, the Ford RS200, yeah, this thing I think already got teased in the concept art for the Crew 2, but never made it in the full release. Yeah, because it's only concept art, so the developers didn't bother to modeling the cars properly. Well, wink wink, IVT, you can reuse the assets from Driver San Francisco if you really want to add the Ford RS200. And yeah, just reuse the asset or maybe remodeling it, recording the engine sound, and you're good to go. Adding it to the Crew Motorfest. Come on, it's simple. And the next one on the list is the American classic muscle cars. And yes, the classic muscle cars in the Crew games are very overlooked. And in Driver San Francisco, they have tons of like a really cool iconic American muscle cars. For example, like the Ford Gran Torino. We really want to see this car return in modern racing games. So IVT, add the Gran Torino back, please. And then there's a couple of other candidates like the Ford Mustang Fastback and the Ford Mustang Mach 1. But I guess it's not really possible if they already have the Ford Mustang Boss 429. But you get my point. If they're adding it like as a summit reward or maybe main stage, you probably should add, you know, the Mach 1 Mustang as a summit reward or something. Oh yeah, in the Chevy, I kind of forget they have the IROC in Driver San Francisco. And yeah, we already know the IROC in the Crew Motorfest. It's the Hoonigan version, which is the big block Camaro, and it's treated too. So I guess we should need like the standard model of the Camaro IROC in Shooter 1. That would be really cool. And then we're moving on to one of the most underrated car brands if you're not American, which is the Oldsmobile. And this game has the Oldsmobile Cutlass. You've probably never seen this car in any other racing games except maybe the Forza games. But yeah, it will be cool to have like the Oldsmobile car in the Crew games, I guess. Oh, and also this game has a couple of Pontiacs as well. Wait, what? They have 3 different variants of the Pontiac Trans Am in Driver San Francisco. I didn't know that. Oh, they have like the Pontiac Le Mans as well. I think this is like the homage of the first driver game from the first mission. If you know, you know. But yeah, some of the iconic classic muscle cars already exist in Driver San Francisco, and why we didn't have them in the Crew games then. And then we're moving on to this SUV, the Range Rover. So, fun fact about this thing, the Range Rover should exist in the Crew 1. But I guess because of the licensing issues or something, it never got properly added to the Crew 1, even though it already exists in the in-game files, just like the Lexus LAV. Alright, let's moving on to the underrated pick, or the honorable mentions based on my opinion. So, I really want that IVT adding the old Abarth into the Crew Motorfest. Hawaiian map is such a laid-back vibe, and there's tons of like classic cars that's really match with the vibe and the theme of Hawaiian Island. So I guess Abarth is one of them, because we already have like the Volkswagen Beetle, the Mini Cooper, but we haven't got the old Abarth yet, or the old Fiat yet. I still don't get it why this Abarth 595 is absent in the Crew games. And then the next one is probably, well, the Alfa Romeo. So we already have like the 33 Stradale in the Crew Motorfest. Why don't they adding the TZ2? Yes, like this duo is probably like one of the most iconic Alfa Romeo classic vintage racing cars. And I guess two of these duos already exist in like Forza games, and it's pretty much the meta in nearly all the Forza games. So we already have the 33 Stradale, why don't we have the TZ2 then? And also I forget about the Cadillacs. Yes, this game has the Cadillacs XLR. This is probably like one of the most underrated American sports car. I think the XLR-V already exists in a lot of racing games from mid-2000s to late 2000s. And then in this game they have like the CTS-V. Well, scratch that. I think they should add like the CT5V Blackwing in the Crew Motorfest, because I know the CTS-V is very old, and unless they adding the wagon version of the CTS-V, that would be really cool. But yeah, I just hope IVT focusing more on adding more Cadillacs into the game, because, well, recently we have the Cadillac CL concept, so we should need more Cadillacs in the Crew games. Oh yes, I forgot about this Chevrolet Bel Air. This should get added in the Crew Motorfest because it's very perfect for the Hawaiian vibe. Oh, and also the C1 Corvette. I think this car is very perfect if they consider to make the Vintage Garage Fall 2. And this car is probably like the rewarded car of that playlist. That would be really perfect. Oh, I forgot about this. They have the Lamborghini Jalpa. This is probably like one of the most underrated Lamborghini cars. The grandpa of the Gallardo and the Huracans out there, or maybe the Temerario. And Jalpa is like the first ever to start the Gallardo movement back in the 70s or maybe 80s. And I really like this thing. I like the looks and everything. It's really cool. And the interior, oh, it's very 80s. I love it. Yeah, I really want to see this Lamborghini back in the Crew games, man. Come on, IVT. Oh yeah, speaking about the Pontiac, well, they should add this thing back. The Solstice GXP. I really love the Solstice. I'm pretty much a sucker for Solstice in a racing game. Well, I guess because thanks to Forza Motorsport 2 who introduced me to this car, and also the Transformer movie. It's from the one of the Autobots. I forgot the name, Jazz or something. But yeah, it's like the Pontiac Solstice Autobots. But anyway, I think in this game they have like the drift variant and also the standard variant. The drift variant is technically like the Riss-Millen Pontiac Solstice drift car. It has like a funny wing and also a bit of canards. It's very looking like a drift car in this game. But yeah, IVD can add in this thing back to the Crew Motorfest because, well, I think it's only me who really likes the Solstice. Wait, oh yeah, I forget they have like the Scirocco in this game. I thought it's a Golf, but they have like the Scirocco. They have the standard one and the rally car Scirocco. It's really cool. And yes, I guess in the Crew Motorfest we still need like the proper Baja buggy Beetle. I mean, we have like the off-road Beetle, but it's technically not like the Baja buggy Beetle. Oh yes, this is like the proper NPC looking luxury car. Yes, the Bentley R-Notch T. You've probably never seen this car in any other racing games except Driver San Francisco, or maybe it already exists in Roblox game, I don't know. But I really want to see the R-Notch T in the Crew games. Like, well, the assets already here. Maybe IVT can, you know, adding it to the Crew games. Oh wait, hold on. Oh, is that? Oh yeah, it is. It's the Aston Martin Signet. Yes, this is technically the Scion IQ or the Toyota IQ, but well, it's $20,000 more expensive than the normal Toyota IQ. I don't know what's the point of Aston Martin rebadging the Toyota IQ as the Aston Martin Signet. And this thing is actually looks really funny. Oh my bad. And I guess it should return to the Crew games, like the Crew Motorfest or maybe future Crew games. I'm really sorry to ruin this funny little thing. I don't know why, but I really love the Signet. Look at this interior, it's very small. But it's sporty though. Even though this car is small enough, but it looks very sporty. Let me just switch to the other Signet because this one's badly damaged. This one, yeah. Yeah, I just hope IVT add this thing back to the Crew games. Because people will say like, what the hell is this Aston Martin goofy looking car? And yes, it's the Aston Martin Signet. I guess that's all, folks, for the list of the cars from Driver San Francisco that needs to return in the Crew Motorfest or maybe future Crew games. Some of them are pretty much realistic option, and some of them are just me inhaling too much copium and hoping IVT can add some of these cars for my wish list, like the Pontiac Solstice and the Aston Martin Signet, and it won't happen. It won't happen, trust. So I guess that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoy this Driver San Francisco crossover with the Crew Motorfest video, because I kind of missed this game. So I guess if you really want to see more of Driver San Francisco content, let me know in the comments down below. Or if you really want to see more the Crew Motorfest video, well, see you guys again in Season 9 update. So 4 months from now on. Yeah, sorry for that, but I guess I already had enough with my time with the Crew Motorfest. Yeah, because the game is becoming more competitive, and you know me, I'm not really a competitive person. So I guess that's what Season 8 update offers to all the players, like becoming more competitive and sweaty as possible thanks to the ranked Gran race. So yeah, ranked Gran race is not really enjoyable for me. But yeah, see you guys again for the next video, I guess. But well, I see you guys again on the next racing games video, because I still going to make more racing games related content. So yeah, there will be a special video for the 20th anniversary of Need for Speed Most Wanted 05. So yeah, stay tuned for that. For now, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to drop a like, subscribe, or maybe share it to your friends and family. And I hope I see you guys again on the next one. Take care and goodbye. Goodbye for now.